Hello, we are Team Odyssey.
In a world where everything changes, trends, prices, even our everyday life, is there everything never changes in value? We call it sustainability.
In the process to keep up, try to adapt, we might be missing something way more important, something quiet, something lasting. However, it might not be far away. It may be woven into our daily lives.
So today we are going to be talking about them.
Let's move to our first page where our story begins. Maybe we are a citizen obligated with a nation. Nation made laws to maintain social contract and come to justice. But how did all of this begin? Although in the 18th century, people of that area signed social order to maintain sustainable community. Now we live under the rule of the law. Our government upholds order through the legal system and guaranteed rights via healthcare, education, also welfare. For example, we are given free school meal. Also, we are given free education in level until college in part. It gives shape to justice, which is what should be done. It supports sustainability not only environmentally but socially. For example, Environmental Protection Law of Framework Act on Green Growth. Perhaps that's the power of it, that something so abstract could be something so lasting. Thanks to this contract, society can plan for a decade ahead, not just for tomorrow.
These days, when we talk about world sustainability, we often think of climate change and the environment. It's almost impossible to separate the two. However, there is another keyword. The keyword name is self-realization. So today, there is another how people realize themselves and come true. So sustainability can come true. For example, some customers consider environment. We call this customer ethical customer. Based on this idea, true self-realization isn't about me, it's about us.
Throughout our journey today, we can know that there's one common thread that runs through them all, one force that sustains everything. Now, in the last page of our story, we are going to find out how to sustain this value. If self-realization gives us purpose, social contract gives us rules, we want to suggest love to sustain them. We know that this idea sounds simple and even a bit cliche. However, love gives us the reason to keep going. Let's think about this idea through the lens of empathy and understanding others. The fashion company Patagonia, their philosophy is built on love for nature and responsibility to society. They don't just sell clothes, they tell stories about protecting society and support organizations that do the same. Love might be the most powerful and the most sustainable value we have. Our team Odyssey choose not to limit the idea of Our team Odyssey choose not to limit this sustainability to just environment. We try to expand it through the lens of self-realization, social contract, more importantly, love.
Perhaps there are things in every day. It's not to be think about that.
To achieve this, there's no better time to start than now. We have to start truly loving. So ask yourself, what is the one thing you can protect today so it lasts for tomorrow?
Thank you for joining us in this journey.
Thank you.